Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get into our live right quick. I'm not going to be here a very long time. This is a quick pop in. Just got to go through some things for you guys. So everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Let's get into our first topic. Porsha is outside. Y'all know the other day she officially came out with her new bae. Okay, y'all know she's dating a female, and she also has an alleged boyfriend. But she is out. Says the baby we about to have a ball. Porsha Williams and Sway the Pro. Sway the Pro is said to be her girlfriend, who is also a master barber, well known in the Atlanta area. So this is Porsha, not the music. So this is them out dressed in all black like the Omen, as Lil Kim would say. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. This is them. Okay. So they have a little photo op. Porsha got the girls out. Porsha's on stage with her as she's performing a song. Take Me Through There's a sound like the songs that she's up there singing. But Porsha's here on stage with her, showing some support. So they're just outside, and it's her birthday. It's her girlfriend's birthday. So they're outside celebrating, having a good time. All right, looks like Porsha is giving some expensive gifts. Let's see. She says, happy birthday. Something Cartier. All right now. All right now. Okay. All right. So Porsha's giving her a nice, expensive gift. She appears to like this gift. So shout out to them. This is her birthday. All right, that's them turning up, having a good time on stage. And that's them having their little photo op. Child, this is giving Coming to America with all this on. This gold thing coming across the shoulder, that's giving Coming to America. Child, I was about to say, my son works. But all right, so that's them. Let's move along. Porsha is outside. I think this is more so promotion for the TV show Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also for her storyline. Y'all know Porsha ain't got no damn storyline. She can't talk about nothing Simon. She can't talk about nothing else. So she had to do something that was going to be a shock factor. And I believe this was it, to say, hey, I got a girlfriend and a boyfriend. And she has to be seen out with this person in order to make this storyline reputable for this upcoming season for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that's what I think it is. I'm going to be honest. Because this is the same person. I showed y'all the video where Porsha was actually preaching in a pulpit, honeys, against homosexuality and women being with women, saying it was wrong. God was against it. And then for her to pop out like nothing's wrong, it's weird to me. But go off, Porsha, honey. If that's what you like, I guess. Okay. Hey, y'all. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I just think it's all for TV and publicity. I don't believe none of this shit. But hey, we're going to roll with it because she need a storyline, obviously. All right, so let's move along. Now, we talked about Trevone Boykin this morning going off on Russell Wilson by him not having a traditional Thanksgiving and not inviting his family. Russell not inviting his family over for Thanksgiving, but he did invite Trevone Boykin over, and he had a whole lot of negative things to say about Russell Wilson and Sierra and them and how they choose to do their Thanksgiving in terms of not having family. I said it, a lot of people don't want to be around their family during Thanksgiving. They just want to have a nice little, immediate family, husband, wife, kids, maybe a chef if they don't feel like cooking. We talked about that already. But he's getting a lot of backlash. People are tearing off into him for how he's been disrespectful in his interview, talking junk about Russell Wilson. Y'all know Russell Wilson gets a lot of support and a lot of love. He and Sierra. Okay, people see him as this noble individual who he stepped up to be a father to Sierra's son, even when as far as adopting him. Everyone knows that Sierra's son, baby Future, is rapper Future's son, but he didn't really have a relationship with him. So Russell stepped up as his father and even gave him his last name to say, hey, come on, I'll take you and I'll be your father. So come on in there, all under the same roof. So it's applaudable. He's always giving and doing things to help people. So it is what it is. But so a lot of people are now starting to bring up Trevone Boykin's, arrest record where he had to spend some time in prison for putting hands on his girlfriend, where he punched her in her jaw and broke her jaw. A lot of people start to talk about that. We're going to get into that. So see what happens when you start speaking negatively on a positive person. People are going to dig up your past, and then they're going to drag you online, and he's getting dragged. We're going to look at some of the comments. So they said the commenters defend Russell Wilson and call out Trevone Boykin's previous time in prison for DV following his Thanksgiving comments. All right. So the people are going in on former Seattle Seahawks player Trevone Boykin over comments that he made about Russell Wilson. Said that people are defending Russell, that they have brought up Boykin's criminal history. Now, according to ESPN, in February of 2020, Boykin was arrested to 3 years. To 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to aggravated assault and witness tampering tied to a 2018 incident following his then girlfriend Sabrika Bailey. Now, reports state that Bailey previously accused Boykin of brutally attacking her and allegedly breaking her jaw in 2 places. He punched her in the face and broke her jaw during a March 2018 altercation. He's a monster. Now, following the allegation, the Seahawks cut him from the team. So now he's, I guess, bitter that he is not getting that NFL money no more for putting his hands on somebody. But let's go ahead and look at some of these comments, because they dragging his ass online ever since his podcast interview speaking negatively about Russell Wilson. Let's get into it. All right, so this person here says, Russ allowed you in his home, and that's the thanks that you give him as you go and talk about him and his child. Okay. This other person says that, boy, they dragging you to hell and back. So this other person then speaks on his arrest. It says that this is coming from a dude who punched and broke his girlfriend's jaw. Maybe she compared your stats to Russell's and you got in your feelings. I can see that. Wow. That was a read. Another person says that another one jealous of Russell. I see why too, with the laughing emojis. This one here put a cornball emoji here. Another person said no home training and abusive, shaking my head. All right. So another person said that, why weren't you with your own family? I said that too. Why weren't you with your own family on Thanksgiving? Said that they don't like you either. Don't blame them. So they were like, why the hell you didn't go eat with your own family versus over there with Russell and his family and didn't go talking shit about him? You could have ate with your own damn family. Did they not want you around? Which is why Russell had to invite you in the first place. So this next person then asked, is it true that you put your hands on your ex? So now they're digging up his past and they are dragging him. All right. So this person here puts this emoji with this face like they're disgusted by him. Another person said, why wasn't you with your family? Like, is it because they have no love for you or one of them touch you? Said it, or because it's stories that you beat your ex. Oh my, not touch you, child. Where did you get that from? Another person said that he never lived this down. Bro went viral for being a 304. Not a 304. Said that he's a buster. Prime example that you can't let folks in your house. I said the same thing. Another person said Chatty Patty. Right. You know, went up in there. He sat up in there looking around at everything and could not wait to go sit his ass on that podcast and talk shit about Russell and Sierra. All right. So another person said that whole time, the whole world looking at you like the weirdo, you goofy. So you thought you were doing something by trying to expose Russell Wilson, but you didn't even know that Russell got a lot of fans and people that like him. And you were seen as this, like they said, Chatty Patty, and this person who got up there talking too damn much. And it should have been a pleasure and an honor for you to sit and put your feet under this man's table and eat up his damn food and drink his liquor while you were making mental notes to go back and run and talk about him. So the next person goes on to say that you're super lame for the comments about Russell Wilson. Said that this real question, or the real question rather, is why you weren't with your own family, but instead with his. Answer that. I've been saying that too. Another person said that you and your man's both weirdos. All right. This person here put the corny emoji, meaning he's corny. All right, so you guys see it right here.
I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel, like he catered. So no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, It's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't food with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So
yeah.
to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like, him, is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, Russell Wilson.
Okay, so you see, he just sitting up here just talking. So what? Maybe that's all they wanted for Thanksgiving. And maybe they were going to go to family. Like I said before, maybe they want to pack up and go to see family later. Maybe that was the arrangement. But you didn't have to go sit on a podcast and say what you said. Like, what was your purpose for that? What was your end game for sitting up and speaking on Russell and telling his damn business? Like, I don't feel like that was for you to tell. If Russell wanted that told, I think he could have gone live and said, hey guys, we're here at the house. Just me, Sierra, and the kids and my chef. I mean, it just gave lame vibes to me. But what y'all think? Go ahead and sound off on what y'all think about that. Let's get into this next person, honey. And that is none other than Jussie Lie-Ette, honey. Heavy on the lie. Okay, because y'all know that he gonna carry this lie to the damn grave. That he was not out here doing this fake attack. And we all know he did. But he is going to take it to the grave, honey, and continue saying that he didn't. Now, Cam Newton sat down with Jussie Lie-Ette to do an interview with him. And he asked him straight out, did he fake it? Did he fake being attacked? Okay. And you could tell about his whole facial expression. I feel like he did it. I'm sorry. It's my opinion. I feel like he did it. So Cam Newton asked Jussie Smollett if he faked being attacked. He says that I have no reason to do some corny bullish like that. Yeah, you have every reason to do that for attention, because won't nobody checking for you. So with all the media outlets talking about you, was all over the news, you were enjoying that attention, I feel like. Okay, until things got to where those legal charges got on your ass. They weren't so fun then. Okay, but let's go ahead and get into this.
Through it all, right? The $1 million question that anybody would want to ask: are you still sticking with the story?
There is no story. Are they still sticking with the story? I've stuck with the truth the entire time. Now, there have been things that, with me telling the truth, that people will, because it's like, I remember it being where they were like, oh, he did a hoax. And I was like, I did not. And then they're like, well, he was buying cocaine. And I was like, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, that was true. That was true. Or they're like, oh, he did it. No, the fuck I did not. Or well, he was buying that. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I was. But that has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So
through it all,
okay,
right?
Go on. So I just want to separate the bullshit from the truth that they tried to put on it. The fact of the matter is that I was walking down the street and I got jumped. Didn't have anything to do with setting that shit up, because I'm a grown-ass man and have no reason to do no corny bullshit like that. If I was going to set up some bullshit to look for attention, I would look like a hero. I wouldn't look like a victim. If I was going to set up some bullshit and I was really a dumbass to do some shit like that, I'm a director, I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a creator. It would have been flawless. It would have been fierce. It would have been wonderful. It would not have been no bullshit like whatever dumbass did it, period. Now, whoever really did it, congratulations to them, because they actually got away with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, do not come at me like I'm some complete idiot. I'm a very intelligent man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Humble, all of those things.
Yeah.
But come on, I'm an intelligent man. I stand in who I am. So I just want to separate the bullshit from the tram. I've gone out there and I've told who I am when I did not have to. I did not have to. I've been very honest about my life and about who I am from the very beginning of my career, when I didn't have to do that, because there's a lot of people that don't. They don't have to do that. So it just doesn't run with the history of me. It doesn't run with who I've ever been. And that has to stand for something. People's history should mean something. I've never been a frivolous man. I've never been an attention whore. I've never been any of those things. So you cannot then pull me into this and convince me to start seeing myself through the eyes of other people. Yeah. Again, I've said what I've said for 7 years. I've never changed my story. Everyone else has. I would have no reason. I have nothing to gain from that at all. I did not want to be seen as a victim.
Okay. Now, y'all know he was found guilty of this, right? They did investigations and everything. And even the twins who were involved in this, where Jussie was supposed to pay them, he didn't even pay them all the money. They were in on this scheme as well. And they came forward to testify in court to say, yes, Jussie put us up to this. And there was a certain amount that we were supposed to be paid to go along with this plot. But he never paid us. So that's why they ratted his ass out. But he is going to carry this lie to the grave. It's so sad for him to be so fucking pathological. Like, who cares if you write screenplays and movie producing and all that shit? That does not mean that you did not have something to do with this situation. I do believe that they did a thorough investigation and found you guilty. And he needs to take accountability for that. And the fact that you're still sitting in interviews and saying that everybody else is crazy to keep saying that you are guilty of something that you feel you did not do. Like, it's giving narcissistic behavior. It's giving mental illness. It's giving schizophrenic. It's giving some type of psychological behavior that's just not cool. Like, take your accountability already. Like, I've been saying the same thing for 7 years. People lied for 7 years straight. People lied for 7 years straight. I think he doesn't want people to see him as this pathological liar and a person who's just out here scheming for clout and attention, when that's really what it is. I think he's going to carry this lie to the grave. And sadly, it's really messed him up in Hollywood to where people don't really trust him or want to fool with him or even work with him. Now, he has all this money that he has to pay back in restitution behind this whole plot and scheme. And I think the twin brothers were also going after him for some alleged money that was owed to them as well. But they did testify against him in court as to say that he definitely put us up to this. He actually put us up to this whole noose around his neck and all of this crazy shit to fake jump him, to make it look like somebody was trying to, rush him or assault him or whatever the case may be. He is crazy to sit up here with a straight face and look Cam Newton in the eye and still lie so pathologically. So let's go ahead and read it. So Jussie Smollett is once again shutting down the rumors that he faked being attacked. Now, in a recent interview, Cam Newton asked him verbatim, as you guys just saw, if he's still sticking with the story. He kind of got irritated, which all narcs do. When you counter a narc, when you corner a narc, when they're in the wrong, that's usually their response, is to get irritated and upset. Like, how dare you question me? Like, you already knew the question was going to be asked in this interview. Like, what else do you have going on? Like, anytime you sit down to interview with someone, the question of, did you really do this shit? That's going to come up. So who gives a fuck how many times you say, no, I didn't do it? It doesn't mean that we believe you. I mean, I'm just saying. So said that there is no story, said that they're sticking with the story. I stuck with the truth is what he's saying. Okay. Again, which is what a pathological liar would say. Now, he continued by saying, I didn't have anything to do with setting that ish up because I'm a grown ass man and I have no reason to do no corny bullshit like that. Grown ass men lie every day. And so do you. I said, if I was going to set up some bull-ish to look for attention, I would look like a hero. Well, that's what you thought you were going to look like. Okay. By then turning around and saying, oh, it was MAGA this and MAGA that. No one believed that shit. So that I wouldn't look like a victim. If I was going to set up some bull-ish, I would really be a dumbass to do some ish like that. So it's all of this profanity is given that you're irritated by the question being asked of you. You're in an interview, for God's sake. Like, clean up your lingo so that you don't look so freaking so ignorant. Ignorant is a good word to plug there. So you don't look so ignorant. I could see that you can kind of tell in this interview once he asked him, because he was calm, cool, and collected until Cam asked him, did he actually, did he actually fake this whole attack? He became very combative. Okay, let's continue. All right, so it says that. Oh, he goes into the whole, I'm an actor, I'm a screenwriter. Who gives a fuck about that? I still feel like he did. Now, they said instead of paying the city $130,000 that it originally sought, said that Smollett made a $50,000 charitable donation to Building Brighter Futures Center of Arts, a Chicago nonprofit that provides unprecedented youth access to creative outlets and artistic development. They said that he also donated $10,000 to the Chicago torture justice system and an organization rather supporting survivors of police violence and wrongful conviction. I feel like that was we already know what that shit was about. So it said that these officials wanted my money and wanted my confession for something I did not do. He says today I should be clear, they have received neither. Smollett told Gay. Okay, so what y'all think? Shout out to Gay Magazine for this interview, but Jussie Smollett is still full of shit. I don't want to see any show, any movie, nothing that he is in. I cannot take him anymore. Like to be this blatant and to still continue this lie after, I didn't realize it's been that long, 7 years. To still carry this lie this long, again, I feel like he's going to take it to the grave, but I don't want to see nothing that he's in. I'm gonna be honest, because he is full of shit. Let's move along. All right, so 50 Cent has an interview coming up on this Monday, which is tomorrow, with Good Morning America, okay, with Gayle King about this new Diddy document, okay? I'm gonna have to check that out and see what's up with that. I will be watching the documentary because you guys know how I feel about documentaries, especially this one, because I'm interested to see what 50 Cent is going to pull out of the hat in this documentary, knowing that he do not like Diddy. So it's saying that he has some tea and some very interesting information that he's going to be pulling out in this damn documentary. So I am very excited to be watching it. So it said that 50 Cent says that he's actually he actually put 2 of Diddy's kids in his scripted TV shows. He said that, but what shifted everything was a moment when Diddy allegedly said that fruity-ish to him that made him uncomfortable. And what he's referring to is that Diddy offered to take 50 Cent shopping, kind of like you would do a woman. And 50 Cent felt very disrespected by that. Like, nigga, I'm a millionaire too. If whatever I want, I can go and buy it myself. Which they're saying that's Diddy's way of kind of getting you comfortable to where he can then introduce you into his dark lifestyle of like the FOs, if you will. But he approached 50 Cent and was trying to be a little chummy with him and asked him, hey, let me take you shopping. And 50 was like, nigga, I'm a motherfucking man. What you asking me to take me shopping for? Like, I got my own money. If you don't get, y'all know that kind of, if you don't get out of here with that. But let's go ahead and get into this little trailer for this interview with 50 Cent. He looks great in this blue outfit, this blue suit rather, with Good Morning America. I mean, with Robin Roberts. Okay, I'm sorry, with Robin Roberts. It's an exclusive Good Morning America interview, not Gayle King, but Robin Roberts. Let's go. I'm sorry. Let's share. Let's share. I'm sorry. One of those days. Shout out to the 230 watching. All right, so again, let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to It's On Site. So 50 Cent addresses his history with Diddy in new documentary and says that there was never a feud. He just didn't like when Diddy said fruity-ish to him. So y'all know anytime you get into it with 50 Cent, it's forever up and stuck. So he is happy. He's been talking about for a while doing this documentary. So now it's already been announced that the documentary is going to be on Netflix. So you guys keep checking your Netflix. And I'll be watching this interview, like I said, tomorrow to see what information he's going to be giving out as related to this. Let's go.
Standing feud that you've had with Sean Combs.
GMA Monday morning.
So what brought you to this project?
50 Cent on his highly anticipated new docuseries, Sean Combs, The Reckoning.
How did you go about getting the footage?
The Robin Roberts exclusive.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Monday morning, The Interview, and never before seen video of Sean Combs. First only on Good Morning America.
Not a never before seen video of Sean Combs. I want to know what that said video is going to be now. So I'll be watching this damn Good Morning America thing to see what's up. I may have to DVR it, okay? Because I know I'll be on my show at 9 something in the morning. But yeah, so I'm interested to see what that is, or I may have to go back and watch it on YouTube. Either way, I'm gonna have to catch up on it just to see what kind of tea he's gonna be spilling on that. And again, I cannot wait until the documentary hit Netflix. Okay, so if you guys got Netflix, don't forget to watch because I may talk about it here on my show. So 50 Cent also says here, what feud? I put 2 kids of his in his scripted TV shows. He said I didn't like the way he said fruity-ish to me, and he said fruity-ish to me. That didn't make sense. That I did not like. LOL at 50 Cent Nation. Okay. So yeah. So shout out to 50 Cent for doing his big one. Okay. Shout out to him for that. Y'all know him. He do not like Diddy. Diddy. Now, somebody else who came for 50 Cent is Dame Dash. he made a comment as to say that the reason that 50 Cent is doing this documentary on Diddy is to bring another black man down. I really feel like Dame Dash needs to worry about his own shit going on, where you being sued left and right and having to file for bankruptcy, sir. Like, you owe a lot of people in the millions. Y'all know he is still suing Claudia Jordan as well for something that she said. Like, he is looking for money anywhere. So he's just out here just suing people left and right in order to try to get some money. But then he ain't gonna get shit. Okay, Claudia was like, I ain't worried about no damn lawsuit from no damn Dame Dash. But Dame Dash called out 50 Cent for his Diddy Netflix documentary. Better be quiet before he do one on your ass, okay? Because you know you was hanging in them same circles too. So it might be some shit that 50 Cent might know about you as well. All right. So it said that Dame Dash wasted zero time responding. Said that he hit Instagram with a sharp clapback, calling 50 Cent's history publicly targeting black artists. It said with 50 highly anticipated Sean Diddy Combs docuseries set to drop December the 2nd. Okay, that is on Tuesday. Said that Dame took to aim at the motives behind it. Now they said in a pointed message he wrote, "Never trust a black man that will make a documentary tearing down another black man for a white man. That's nasty work." He goes on to say that his comments immediately sparked conversation across social media about representation, exploitation, and how black men are portrayed within the entertainment industry. I think he's just bringing awareness. Diddy's already been found guilty of said crimes, so I don't see what's wrong with that. It's no different than R. Kelly when they did the whole documentary on R. Kelly. I mean, I think a lot of people watched it. It was very public. It was very popular as well. I've seen what it was like 4 parts. I think everybody watched it. Hell, you were even mentioning it, Dame, with the situation with Aaliyah. You should have been with Aaliyah because you like young girls. Aaliyah was a young girl, so stop it, okay? When you were dating her, and she also dated Jay-Z as well. But it says that the drama did not stop there. Dame Dash poured more gas on the fire by posting throwback pictures of 50 Cent photographing his ex-girlfriend Daphne Joy on the beach, a move that blended personal history with swirling rumors about her alleged ties to Diddy. So you guys know that Daphne Joy is one of the girls who was mentioned in Diddy's lawsuit as to be one of the girls having FOs with Diddy. So it's she's supposed to be 50 Cent's baby mama or / ex-girlfriend. And I feel like that's another reason why 50 Cent is taking this so personal because of that. And he's also been trolling Daphne Joy as well for messing with Diddy. So it said that the timing of the imagery only intensified the tension between the two moguls. Now they said with 2 wounds reopened and a new accusations flying, it's clear that this feud is far from cooling off and fans are bracing for whatever comes next. So let's go ahead and get into this. These are the pictures. This is Daphne Joy. You guys may remember her from the Diddy lawsuit that where Diddy just had a few months ago where he was found guilty. Okay. So it says here, Dusko Poppington is Dame Dash, where it said, never trust a black man that will make a documentary tearing down another black man for a white man. That's nasty work. He said, I'm not playing these ghetto games. That's played out. Okay. So again, I think that Dame Dash needs to focus on all of his lawsuits that he has coming up and ones that he's already lost, where he owes millions that he don't even have, where he's trying to run and file for bankruptcy, which that shit ain't gonna work either. Focus on that before 50 Cent turn his anger on you and then your ass be exposed for some things that you probably did back in the day that you don't want people to know about. Because again, these guys all ran in the same circles and you don't know who know what. All right, period. Let's move along though. All right, let's move along. Okay, so let me get back to my screen. All right, so while we were talking about Diddy, let's go ahead and look at some pictures that were released on Diddy. Shout out to TMZ for these. A lot of people said Diddy's getting real chummy in the prison system. They said that he might have found him a new prison bae. Old boy hanging on his arm right here. It might be another FO participant in jail. Because Diddy was seen with some damn baby oil up in there. I don't know who brought him some baby oil, but we already know what the baby oil signifies with Diddy. That's what he used in the FOs. They captured several bottles of the damn baby oil in his home when Homeland Security bust up in there. So y'all see that? That's Diddy on the yard, child, looking like Grady from Sanford and Son, with this little flaming thing right here on his arm. Okay. He right at home. Diddy is right at home. All right, let's move along. All right, so right here, I don't know why dude right here sweating so bad, but back here, okay, draw your attention back here to the table. All right. Y'all see their bunks are back here. That's their little bunks. Diddy sitting here eating his little cup of noodles. But back here is a bottle of baby oil. What you need baby oil in jail for, Diddy? I thought they took all that shit from you earlier. What you need a little baby oil back there for? You back there glossing up somebody's cheeks up in there? Or you glossing up your roommate in jail's cheeks when they say lights out? Is that what you're doing in there with that damn baby oil? Mm-hmm. So here's Diddy again. Okay. Down there getting his food. Now, I did see for Thanksgiving, and I think this was very noble of him, but I feel like it pretty much was in his favor more than anyone else's. They said that Diddy spent a substantial amount of money to cater or have catered some Thanksgiving food to the prison that he's at. Y'all know he's at Fort Dix as of right now. So they're saying that Diddy paid a substantial amount of money to have some Thanksgiving food catered to the prison for Thanksgiving, like turkey dressing, corn, and macaroni and cheese, stuff like that, to the prison. So that was a nice thing, because y'all know they eat kind of sucky in jail. So I think that was, Diddy was trying to do a good deed, more so I think for himself, so that people say, oh, look what he did for the prison. So maybe he can get out early. He's trying, he's on good behavior. I think he's trying to do things as far as good behavior. But yeah, he's kind of hugged up with quite a few guys up in here. Okay, he's making a lot of friends, so to speak. Okay, do it right here. And then do it right here. Why he coming up behind you, hugging you like that? You might have got some of that damn baby oil on him the night before. But what y'all think that Diddy allowing that she curled up on his arm like, right? You see that? And he comfortable. It don't look like he trying to tell him get off either. He got his little shirt all up, and he over here having a conversation. He just done walked up and then grabbed him by the arm like a little female. Child, Diddy is at home. See his little oil back. He got his oil back there, honey. He gonna be glossing them cheeks. And this is him fixing his plate, and somebody came up behind him and then hugged him up, child. But I don't know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think on that. That's Diddy in jail, child, having a good old time. They did say that he do go both ways. So shout out to Diddy, child, I guess. All right, moving right on. This is our last topic. Now, I've seen this on several publications. They're saying that one of the reasons why Kandi decided to file for divorce was because Todd has a baby on the way. If you guys see this here, I've seen this on several platforms, and I kind of waited to see or waited to report on it because I wanted to kind of look into it a little bit more. But they're saying that Todd was seeing some girl, this girl on my screen here behind Kandi's back, outside of their usual threesome situationship. Okay, y'all know they have a living girlfriend named Fatum, and y'all know that also Todd be hanging out at strip clubs all time of day and night. But and Kandi says he stays out until the strip club closes. So I don't know where he met this girl, but word on the curb is that Todd got some girl pregnant and that she has a baby on the way. You guys also know that he and Kandi announced that they have been separated since July. But pictures have been floating around with Kandi and Todd appearing to be looking like they've been hanging out quite a bit, and on like a date the other day, going out to a game where Kandi was like had her head down on his shoulder. It looked like they were very chummy. He did spend Thanksgiving with them. I did see another picture where they were kind of like booed up a little bit, which was a recent picture as well. But rumors are circulating that Todd may have gotten some girl pregnant, which fed into Kandi wanting to get this divorce. Y'all know she filed for divorce like almost a week ago now. But y'all also remember when Kandi finally spoke out after divorce, she said that she's been feeling all over the place. She's been up and down. She just, this is just something that's been a long time coming. So maybe they're saying that this is probably the reason why she decided to go ahead and file for divorce, because she didn't sign up, I guess, to have no outside kids on the way. But the threesomes is something that they did agree to. I don't know, but that's what they're saying here. So they're saying that Todd may have detonated another damn bomb here by, some hidden girlfriend that he may have knocked up. Okay, I don't know where he met this girl or what the hell is going on, but they said that he's been quietly juggling 2 different lives, and maybe, just maybe, this could be true. I'm gonna show it to you guys because it is floating around in quite a few places that I've seen. It's all over the internet. So maybe Kandi will go live because, she does watch the internet. She does watch Instagram and all of that. She do watch all of the bloggers and what they report. So maybe she will go live and bring some clarity to this, because she did go, live and briefly talk about when they separated and the fact that she did go ahead and file for divorce, and that she's been kind of feeling down, and some days she's up, sometimes she's down, you know, So maybe she will address this and bring some more clarity to it. But that's all I have on that. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is 100% factual, but it is floating around. And rumor has it that Todd got some woman pregnant, and this could be, you know, the reason why Kandi decided to go ahead and file for divorce, because according to them, y'all know they do have outside entertainment in their bedroom, but maybe this is something Kandi did not agree to, and to for someone to be pregnant while they are actually in a marriage of 11 years now. So I'll be looking for more updates on this. And as I get more updates, I will give you guys those as well. Okay. Last thing, for those of you that still care, because I kind of don't, but someone asked me about it, so I'll go ahead and show it. Let me get that up. Love and Marriage Huntsville is not doing well. Now, rumor has it is that this is their last season. Okay, this is what was brought to my attention, that this is supposed to be Love and Marriage Huntsville's last season, from what I'm told. All right, y'all know they're on season 10. The ratings have sucked. All right, and word on the curve is that OWN is not happy. Y'all know usually with OWN, when they have a show on their platform that's not doing well, they will phase it out. And rumor is that's what's going to happen to this damn show. Y'all know ever since Melody Cherie left, the ratings have not been up. So as you guys can see, episode 1. Now, some of the ratings they have not added to TV Deets. This is what we're looking at, TV Deets as of right now. They've not added them yet, but you guys can see episode 1, which was supposed to be the premiere season, only came in at 219. Now, in their last season, they had up to like 300,000 something, and even higher. They haven't even scraped 300,000. We can already look at their highest rating for this season thus far from what we see on TV Deeks, because I think Carlos King and the powers that be over there at Kingdom Reign Entertainment, because the ratings are so sucky and they continue to decline, I think that he is declining to put those ratings up, because he knows the bloggers are talking about it and we're reporting on it. Okay, and the rumors are circulating that this show is getting ready to be snatched because the ratings are very lackluster. So as you guys can see, season 1 is only coming in at 219. Season 2 only at 197. And then it kind of goes up just a little bit. Episode 3, just 200,000. Episode 4, 245. Only 3,000 more here on episode 5. And then it goes down. Episode 6, and then it goes down episode 7. So they did not add any more for season 10. It stops look like at September 6th. So they have more that they have to add to it. But you guys can see around where the ratings are. Their season high is 248. That's not good. That's not good for a show that almost scraped 400,000 at one point. Last season, they were in the 300,000s. But as you guys can see here, their season high is only 248,000 views. Ain't nobody watching this shit. Okay. If you go and look at some of the comments from the show on OMFG Reality and just on TV, if you pull up just the episodes from this season, people are not watching it. People are very critical. They're saying that the storylines are repetitive, or things that, nobody really give a fuck about. Nobody cares. It's like stuff that's regurgitated from blogs and things that they've talked about already from like Instagram, and they're just really trying to make it into a storyline, and people are not buying it because most of that shit we've heard before. We already heard about that situation with the interview with Ariana and Martell. We already heard about that. We reported on that. So now that the show come on, people like, we don't want to hear that shit again. We don't want to hear that shit again. But yes, this is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville, and the ratings are not good. Their lowest rating thus far is the 197. This is their season low, 197,000. And their highest is 248,000. That sucks. Y'all talking about a show that used to be booming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when this show first came on, I could not wait until Saturdays got here so that I could watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. The show is really, really good in the beginning, but now it's just, it has no substance. It has no substance. It's like biting a piece of chicken with no fucking flavor. That's what it is. Dry. It's dry. It's uninteresting. Like, it sucks. And this is just coming from me just watching clips. I don't even watch the show. The shit ain't even on my DVR no more. I took it off my DVR. But I see the clips on OMFG Reality TV and on TV on Instagram. Those are where I see the clips from the show. I don't watch the show. But a lot of people have stopped watching. A lot of people are still blacked out. A lot of people don't care about this damn show anymore. And I think when Melody left, she took a lot of her fans with her, which pretty much pushed the show. These people on the show don't really have no damn fans like that. You have a few people that still watch it and try to support it, but it's not enough, I feel, to keep it on the air to where, OWN can say, hey, yeah, you guys may be up for another season. But word on the curb is, and rumors are circulating, that this may be the last season for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I don't know, guys. Y'all can put in there what y'all think. Sound off. This shit sucks, okay? It sucks. They are not giving anything this season. All right. But we're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys so much. It has no substance. No substance. It's repetitive storylines. We don't give a fuck about nothing they talk about. I promise you. I was like, what the hell? Nell still hollering at the table. Tisha still denying Marceau ain't shit. Kimmy is still over there thinking that she got a winner over there with Maurice, talking about she still go to bed early and let him go do what he do. Child, continue. Destiny still dating all the men in the cast. Martell still think that Ariane is somebody and she ain't. Okay, he still think we buying this shit between him and Ariane. We don't give a fuck about him nor Ariane or her dry ass bun. Like the whole damn show. Trish and her long chisel chin ass. We don't give a fuck about her and Ken and their storyline, if you can call it that. Okay, we don't care. Who else is on the show? See, that's how much irrelevant it is. You can't even remember who's on the damn show. But anywho and anyway, we're gonna get on out of here. Yeah, I ain't even want to get on here hollering. But shout out to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpio Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of modding for me. And also thank you to all of the content creators that stopped by here. I see you, Sexy Brown Bone in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you to all of my content creators that stopped by in the chat to support the video as well. All right, we had almost 300 in the chat tonight. Thank y'all so much for stopping by my house and supporting the video. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe so that we can push this video to the algorithm, okay? And also cut on your notification bell so you guys will know when we go live. All right, thank you guys so much again for supporting the video. All right, let's get on out of here. I will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. Usual time, y'all know 9:30, 9:45 is usually when I go on. So if you have your notifications on, you guys will see it when I send it out. Okay, love you guys down. Let's get out of here. Bye.
I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack.
only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and